And I'm just frustrated. It's like when it rains, it pours. And I'm trying so hard. It just feels like I'm not getting anywhere. Good morning, you guys. I hope you're having a good day. Your girl, I'm hanging in there. That's really all I can do these days. I had to stop at the gas station. I had to get some gas. I'm going to go into Weekman's in a minute too, and I'm going to get my case of waters that I usually get, because I usually keep a big case of waters in my car so that I don't have to keep stopping to get them, and I really like these waters too. So now I'm going to get some gas, and then, I don't know, I have a few things on my to-do list today because I'm like pretty agitated, I guess is the nicest word to put that, because I had filed my taxes and I have requested for our tax guy to give us an extension, and he was like, okay, cool, no problem. And then I paid my federal. I still have to pay my state, which is really agitating. And so I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So I'm waiting for him to call me back because I thought it was a receipt in the mail for paying, my thing. So I was like looking at it, and it was like, oh no, surprise, here's $500 in fines for filing your taxes too late. And I was like, what was the purpose of filing an extension? Like, did the extension not get filed at an appropriate time? I said, because usually when you file an extension and it gets approved, you usually have until about October. So that's not making any sense. So I'm waiting for him to call me back about that. And then he also still has to send me a form so that I can set up a payment plan for the state because I owe them. I'm just like, why is it when, like, you get laid off? Because I've been laid off since April. Why is it since I've been laid off, it's like all these magical bills just come out of nowhere? And it's just like, oh, we need $1,000, we need $500, we need $600. And it's like, yo, your girl's working what she can work with. But, like, your girl is currently a full-time Instacart or full-time content creator, and we just ain't get to that point yet where we're like, oh yeah, this is a steady income. Bet ain't got to do Instacart too much. But we're going to get there. It's going to happen, and I'm going to keep documenting this so that for my own being, I can go back and I can look at this and be like, wow, look at how far you came. Like, before you were really struggling with XYZ, da-da-da-da. You can go back now and look on, like, how your journey progressed. And, like, when you were, like, sitting here and you're like, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know where this money's going to come from. And then somehow or another, it just works out. Everything starts to line up. But I guess, like they say, it kind of gets a little worse before it gets better. That's what your girl's sticking with. It's getting a little worse before it gets better. That's the best thing I can say. Molly's favorite spot, Rural Farms. Did a change of plans because I don't have enough time to run in here right now, so I'll have to do it when I come back. But I'm just frustrated. It's like when it rains, it pours. And I'm trying so hard. Feels like I'm not getting anywhere. That and my pregnancy hormones are just all over the place, and that's annoying. I don't know, my tax guy's gonna look into the tax stuff, but I'm just so annoyed. The best way I can describe is I just feel so overwhelmed, and I'm just like really frustrated because it's like, you get 2 steps ahead to get thrown back like 17 more, and then like get thrown all these magical bills that like weren't there that now are there, and you're like, what the heck am I supposed to do with this? Where am I supposed to whip this out my butt? So I'm just really frustrated. I talked to my tax guy. I don't know, he said he'd send some paper in to try and get it reduced or something, but I'm like, in my head I'm like, it's not really my fault when I had the money for over 2 weeks and you sent it to the wrong account. Like, at least some of that fine should be relieved So I'm just really frustrated about that. Good Lord, that is going to destroy somebody's car. Somebody lost their hitch. I don't know, I'm just really frustrated because it's like I'm so used to being like very independent, especially when it comes to finances, and not usually having to ask for like really anything. So it's really frustrating to like work your butt off to make what you have to make, at least the minimum of what you have to make, to, you know, keep going on and paying everything, keeping everything in the green. And it's just so frustrating to just get all these unexpected bills, and it's just like annoying. Just like, oh my gosh, have you tried applying? And I was like, if you only knew how many jobs I applied for since April. Like, I finally just got to a point where I was like, I was just sick of applying and getting rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection. And it's just like, I'm not going to sit here and apply for a job that pays me like $12 an hour when my resume and my experience is way more than $12 an hour. And I was like, why am I going to get paid $12 an hour doing like literally nothing, when, you know, I can sit here, I do Instacart, and yeah, you have good days, you have bad days, you're always going to have good days and bad days. But I don't know, I'm just really frustrated, and I'm very eager to keep pushing myself, to keep posting my content, so that being a content creator can be a larger stream of my income, and I won't have to do Instacart, you know, because I enjoy making videos. It's like fun. It's a great way also for me to capture those memories that I have, so I can go back and be like, oh my gosh, I remember when you were this small with the baby, you know, with you. And it's just like, it's fun. It's so fun to be able to interact with other creators. Obviously, now that my hormones calm down, I feel better, much better. And now it's just kind of like, well, I have to use what I'm feeling now as a motivator to keep producing content, keep pushing, keep growing all of my platforms, not just my Facebook, my TikTok, my YouTube. Create content for all of the platforms. Keep pushing, don't stop, because you don't know, I could be like right on the cusp, you know, of achieving what I want to achieve, and if I stop now, I'll never know what could have been. So I'm just like, alright, I'll keep on pushing. I mean, that's all I can do. And I know that when I like feel upset and overwhelmed, the only way to ever make yourself kind of feel better when you're in those types of moments is literally just keep looking at the positives. Stop looking, don't dwell on the negatives, because it's going to just destroy my mindset. So I'm kind of just like, yeah, I'm really frustrated, but I'm going to use this as a drive to keep pushing me to create content, so this isn't something that I'm going to be continuously struggling with and not having a way of achieving it. I'd like to be able to go back and be like, oh my gosh, remember when you were broke and you were like 35 weeks pregnant and you were just busting your butt? Well, it paid off. So, you know, and I'm just trying to be positive. At least this morning, like I said, I was able to get gas. I was able to drop the baby off. My mom picked the baby up from school today so I can stay later. Everything with this baby is fine. Pregnancy-wise, everything is doing good. Positive. I'm not going to just act like the world's ending, because it's not. It just feels like it. But, I mean, it is what it is. This is just part of the process. Every appointment, they have to do a urine sample and test to make sure everything's good, no proteins and weird stuff going on there. And don't mind my last name. My insurance company refuses to like change my freaking name. So my doctor's appointment, everything is looking good. No issues there, so that's at least a positive for today. I am like so hungry. And I really want to do, like, usually when I'm over here and I go to the doctor's office, right when I leave, I like to go to Charlie's Steak and Cheese and get one of their steak and cheese. Oh my gosh. It's so daggone good, but like, I need food, but I just don't want to pay for it. Oh, man. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't want to do Instacart today. I don't have to, but it would kind of be stupid of me to not do Instacart today because I have someone picking up Dupe from school. So I'm like, and I'm like this close to finishing my e-guide. Like, y'all, I'm so excited. It's also really hot, but it's okay. I don't know what I should do. Alright, you guys. So, I always forget to close my vlogs for some reason. I don't know why I do. I just, like, I don't know, I guess I get distracted or something. So, I did end up getting something to eat. I went to Panera Bread, and then I did one more batch. So, to close out that week, honestly, I stopped doing Instacart on Friday, and then was just like, yeah, deuces. Nah. And enjoyed my weekend. So for that week, I will show it on the screen on the left hand side here. I'll show you how much I earned. But that entire week from July 10th to the 16th, it was $438.65. I did not work on Saturday and Sunday. So that was a big also indicator on my earnings, but honestly I had made the amount of money I needed to make for that particular week to pay everything, so your girl was like, nah, I'm enjoying myself. And we were also really busy this weekend. Another thing I forgot to mention, also on Thursday, that entire morning I finished my e-guide, and then I ended up launching that and getting it sorted and all that good stuff. It's live on Amazon, but my car battery died. So that was also a big reason why I also didn't make that much for that week too, because I had to get a brand new car battery, and I was really annoyed because y'all already seen all the drama that happened in that week. So then throw in my car battery, more money. So I just said whatever. But got a new battery, and since then we're cooking. Really busy this weekend because we were in the middle of tearing down like a shed, because we have to get like this storage thing, a storage container or something. So we've been busy with that, and then we have to start cleaning out our bedroom soon because new baby is here my due date's August 23rd. So we've been trying to hurry up and then get Dupe, aka little Charlie, in his room. So he'll have his own little room. That'll be so sad. So I just figured I'd give you guys kind of an update so you can see how much I made in that week, what was going on. But yeah, clearly you could tell my hormones were all over the place, and your girl was just so frustrated and angry. Really only on Wednesday. It was just Wednesday. I was just so frustrated and just like, I felt like the world was out here trying to get me. But anywho, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll show you guys more vlogs like this. Bye guys.